welcome back. This is Jim with JSK Bull Rope. So, we're going to go. We just finished up our block. We're going to go start braiding out our base handle. I didn't notice I need to move my hat so you can see a little bit better. But anyway, we left off. We had this clamp, my block clamped off, okay? Nice and tight and room to work with here, okay? What I'm about to show you is the way that nobody else does their base handle and their handles, okay? This is for you people only that have purchased this video, okay? So, here you go, top secret stuff. I think you're going to like it. It does make it easy. So, I'm going to unclamp my block, okay? And now we're going to get ready to braid again. When we braided this block, we did a 9-plait, a flat braid, which is basically over one, under one, over one, and under one, okay? As we're braiding from the side with 5. Well, now we're going to go into what people call a cheater 9, which is narrower and harder, but that braiding pattern is still the same thing where you go and we start with the side that has 5 strands on it, okay? And instead of going over one, under one, over one, under one, we're going to take this outside one, and we're going to take it when it's tight, go over to the first 2, over those 2, under the next 2. Now we go to the other side. A lot less work, a lot tighter braid, you're going to like it, okay? So that was my first one right there. My side was 5. Okay, so I took that outside one, over 2, under 2. Now I'm going to hold on to it, and I'm going to pinch it off right here so I don't lose any slack. I'm going to pinch it. This finger back here goes behind it. This goes there. I pinch it off, and that's going to slip. Okay? So now I'm going to take this outside one. And I got 5 over here, so I'm going to take my outside one here. There we go. Outside one. And it gets a little snug. And I'm going to take it over 2, under 2. Okay, now we're back over here on our left, the side with 5. Now you'll see things just ain't lining up quite right. Okay, but what we're going to do is outside one. Snug it up. It goes over 2. Sorry, my mistake. Cancel that. I'm going to take this outside one here. Okay, there's my outside one. Here's my second one. Here's my third one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside one and I'm going to make it my second one, and this second one becomes my first. So this thing tapers in nice and neat. Okay? So I'm going to take now, and I'm going to tighten up the number 2. I'm going to tighten up this other one, and now I'm not going to braid this in hard. I'm going to go over 2, over 2, under 2. If we go too tight, when we start putting leather in this thing, the block gets bent up and everything. It's a pain in the tail. So, alright, we're going to do the same thing on our right now. Here's our outside one. Here's our second one. We're going to switch places. The outside one goes to number 2. Number 2 goes to number 1. And we take that, snug it up, over 2, under 2. And now, here we go. We're ready to go. I'm going to take my outside one here, snug, over 2, under 2. Outside one on my right, side with 5, snug, over 2, under 2. There we go, okay. And there we go, outside one on the left, snug it up. You see how he's kind of pulling that flat? And then we snug it up. I put a little bit of a twist here so the rope just lays better. Over 2, under 2. Don't pull this part tight, because your leather will do that for you when you put it in the block. Outside one. So tight. A little bit of a twist in it. Over 2. Under 2. Outside one. Tight. Twist it. So it looks nice and tight right there. Over 2. And under 2. Same way here. Outside one. It's running right through there. I want to pull and snug it up, so this one right here snugs up just a little bit. So watch right there. See how that snugged it right up? Again, don't go too crazy. Take it, we're going to put a nice twist in it, nice and tight twist. Over, one more time, over 2, under 2. What those twists do is help keep your rope from wearing out so quick. The tighter you twist those when you braid them, the longer your rope's going to last, or the longer the rope is going to last for the guy you make it for. So, okay, again, outside one. pull it tight, and watch right here. Snugged it up, didn't it? I got to twist this nice and snug so it lasts longer. So I put a couple twists in there. Okay, over 2, under 2. Here we go. This one here, tighten it up right there. Watch. See how I tightened that up? There we go. Snugged it right on up, didn't it? Again, twist it real good so if the rope wears better. Over 2, under 2. And then pulling this one, watch right here. There you go. Twist it. Over 2, under 2. You'll notice that whenever I'm braiding this out this way, when I braid this side in over here and I hold on to my side with 4, you see I've kind of got them grouped to 2 here and 2 here. What I do is when I grab this, I put my ring finger right up through the middle, so it separates them, and then I'm grabbing like this, my ring finger in the middle, my middle finger on this outside, and I grab that way with my first finger here behind it to pinch. I've got everything held tight right there. Okay, again, I'll show you. 2 strands. Ring finger goes through here from the bottom side. Now over here I have my middle finger, so it looks like this when I'm grabbing it. My first finger is behind here so I can pinch it off. Everything is grabbed now by each individual finger. So there we are. That's a little trick. Again, right here. Now we're going to pull this tight. Twist it, over 2, under 2. Here, twist it good. And the reason I don't braid this really tight right here is because this is the part of the rope that the guy's hand's going to sit on, okay? If you braid this super hard, it's pretty uncomfortable. Now, as your rope wears, it's going to pull down, it's going to tighten up for you. It doesn't compromise the way the rope is made, it just makes it more comfortable on the back of the hand. I'm going to take my outside one. Outside one, I'm going to pull, that one's going to tighten up. Yeah. Good twist in it. One more time, twist. You got a couple puffers here, one more time. Over 2, under 2. Outside one, pull it tight. Twist it, one more time, twist it. Over 2, under 2. Now, as you're doing this braid, everything you're doing up here, you're doing the opposite down here, and it's getting tangled up. So you do have to stop every once in a while and get this mess ironed out. When I do that, I stop, I hold on to my side with 5, and I start pulling them out the side with 4. Just pull it up nice and gentle so it doesn't knot on you. It doesn't wear your strands out, and all your tangle comes right on out. Why I love this rope. This stuff gets untangled so easy. In fact, the easier you handle it, the easier it comes untangled. There you go. And one more time right there. There we go. The 4 side is now completely untangled. The 5 side, we're kind of going to do the same thing. We're going to take that outside one, get it out of the way. Second one, pull it through, get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way, and voila, we're now ready to keep on going braiding. Okay? So again, outside one. Outside one, pull it tight. Pull it tight. Twist. Twist, over 2, under 2. Outside one. Tight. Twist. Twist, over 2, under 2. Now, and we're going to do this, for me, I make my bull ropes where this handle right here, see where we went from flat to narrow, from right here down to where I'm going to stop and clamp off, that is 10 inches long, okay? The reason I do that, shorter handles last longer, shorter handles move around a lot less. So I've seen guys in the PBR that are riding with certain braiders rope, his handle's really long, it's like 15 inches long. Well, you watch them guys ride bulls, their handle's moving 2 inches forward, 2 inches back, 2 inches forward, 2 inches back, and they never get a good seat on their bulls. Shorter handle is going to make you feel your hand's going to be more attached to the animal without it moving back and forth, and your handle's going to last longer. So there we go. Well, we want to keep on braiding this, doing this until we get to 10 inches. Alrighty, well here you are. I just come down and finished my base handle, and I'm about 10 inches here, okay? I just want to get in the ballpark because as I start braiding my handle here, this is going to shrink up, the size is going to change. I'm going to have to take some braids out and braid it again so I get the right length, okay? So being close is good enough right here. But now, I'm going to go and clamp this off, and whenever I clamp anything off to go like tie my handles in or take a break, whatever, I always clamp off for no real good reason at all with 5 on my left. Maybe it's because I'm left-handed, I don't know, but I stay consistent. So when I come back, I don't have to count anything, I know where it's at. So I'm down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my left. 1, 2, 3, 4 on my right, okay? Now you see it kind of got a little wide right here, so I'm going to tighten that up. So I'm going to start on my side with 4, pull it tight, pull the second one, pull the third one here, and boom, and that one. Now I'm going to go to the other side. From the outside in, pull it tight, 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 and now that same clamp that I just showed you, I'm going to take this and I'm going to shove it right up between the braids and clamp it about an inch above where I just braided. So, again, I don't lose any of this slack I get up here. And I got room to work should I need it. So there you are, we're clamping that off, and we'll go ahead and we'll come back and we'll start putting some handle strands in this thing.